So rapper Cardi B got herself caught up in a lot of drama, like her recent dispute with podcaster Joe Budden. Now that beef escalated to her getting into another beef that involved a content creator who came locked and loaded because she dragged her for filth. It all started on Joe Budden's podcast where he covered pop culture topics. Cardi B happened to be one of the topics at hand, in which he anticipated her upcoming music. Well, that wasn't a good idea. Let's listen to what he actually said.
Yeah,
I would absolutely.
You will never get another Cardi album again.
And you've been standing on that.
I am standing on it.
And they talked about that in the office when I went up there. Like,
but now that Cardi got something dropping with my man Rob, Big Rob on Friday.
Saw that.
That's going to be crazy, but that's what Cardi's about to be now. Just a single artist. You're not getting none of that shit.
I mean, you was right, too.
About what?
About Atlantic wanting to put out an album. You was right. See, you be right sometimes about them wanting to put out an album. We don't care about none of that shit.
I ain't spoke to nobody at Atlantic. I'll just be on a hunch. So you done went and got some information from somewhere. I'm sure somebody involved wants Cardi to put out an album.
What?
Yeah, of course they do.
I'm sure Offset wants Cardi to put out an album. Hey, fellas out there, boyfriends, y'all know that feeling, right? When you want your bitch to get a job. You in the house, your bitch just won't leave.
So all of what Joe Budden had to say got back to Cardi B, in which it rubbed her the wrong way. So much that she decided to get online on Twitter Spaces to address it.
I have also never gotten a lap dance from this lady. Bro, I gave you a lap dance 2 times and fucking started. You was high as fuck. High as fuck on coke, nigga. Smell that coke through your breath. And actually, that's not even nothing to brag about. Second of all, you're like, I will never talk about this and that. I don't give a fuck when people talk about me. It's just the fact that you always talk shit about me, Joe Budden. You always talk shit about me. Out of nowhere. You would think I did something to this nigga. Out of nowhere. For the past 2 years, this nigga have only talked bad things about me. Bad things about me. Constantly. Why? Because you got an interview? And the fact about it is that you don't even have to do that. Because I know for a fact bitches is not telling you to do that. You just do that to pander. Like if I did something to you all the time, I got to connect in Atlantic. No, the fuck you don't. Nigga really said here in December saying that I got into it with my husband. Because this ain't my little boyfriend, nigga. This ain't my no fucking baby daddy, nigga. This nigga I've been married for 7 years, nigga. Oh, yeah, she did that for a publicity stunt because this and that dropped. Nigga, what? Now it's this girl. Now I promise you, I can show you. I will never call her this girl. Now I'm this girl. Now I'm Cardi B, the bitch you always talking shit about. I want to talk now, nigga. I've been giving you 2 years, sparing you for 2 years. Even when I call you out, I don't even disrespect you. You always try me.
Along with Cardi B, Drake was amongst those artists who was criticized by Joe Budden as well, and this did not go over with Drake, which led him to respond with a lengthy paragraph telling Joe Budden that he failed at music. So Cardi B brought the subject back up in her response, giving her opinion on the whole situation.
Nigga, I ain't fucking Drake. I ain't gonna fucking write no nice paragraph. I'ma come at you. I'ma shine that head of yours. I'ma shine it. You quit on your passion. I'm not gonna quit, bro. That's the issue. With you. You critique everybody. You critique every single body. And stop being a hater, bro. Stop being a fucking hater. If somebody got $400 million fucking dollars for a deal, and you talk about, yeah, well, they got to tour this and that. Nigga, I'll fucking tour till I'm 65 if somebody give me $400 million. $400 million that you don't have. Stop hating on everybody. Everything that somebody do good, you always hate on it. That's bad. That's terrible. You always hating on something, bro. You always hating on something. It sets you apart from being a critic from a hater. That's why sometimes I sometimes value academics' point of views, because he would say mostly the truth than being a straight up hater. You be a hater. How you hating at a nigga got $400 million? $400 million. I tour till I'm 90.
So while Cardi B was on Spaces talking, you can tell she was responding to some of Joe Budden's tweets because he was live tweeting as she was talking. So here's some of the things he said. He said, "She's cursing me smooth out. She's hilarious. LOL. I'm going to bed. I apologize to Cardi B for whatever I did. Peace and love to all." I really wanted an album from someone whose music I love. I think I understand what's going on. This is a play because I love her. That's when Cardi B fans chimed in and said, "This gaslighting victim role you're playing now is crazy." Another one said, "Now you're just being sarcastic. You quitter, she has a career you want." But then the fans started getting messy for no reason, like inserting Nicki Minaj into the mix because she's cool with Joe Budden, so they felt that she played a part. How can you love someone when you just tear them down for every single thing? Nicki's probably texting you right now what to say, puppet. A Nicki Minaj fan swooped in to say, "Nicki just finished her world tour, something Cardi has never done. You think Nicki really worried about this?" Like I said, Joe Budden was live tweeting as Cardi B was speaking. He was actually in that session. But he stated, "I also never done coke." He was denying everything, y'all. So he also denied this and said, "I also never got a lap dance from that lady." So y'all remember when Cardi B was saying like, "Oh, now that lady, you should tell me I'm Cardi B." So that's what she was talking about. She was responding to that. She was talking, he was tweeting, they was just going back and forth. Anyways, he said, "I promise you, and I can assure you, I will never cover a single thing this girl does for the remainder of her career. Peace and love." Cardi B retweeted a tweet that says, "Cardi B is 100% in the right for standing up for herself against Joe Budden. He been downplaying her artistry and questioning her work ethic for years now, even creating nonsense comparisons with every other rap girl. The treatment and the expectations around Cardi B always different." Now, she also shared her last sentiment stating, "I want to say this to Barty Gang or anyone who's just a fan of my music or even my craziness. I have my good days and my bad days. But you know what? Whether it's good or bad, I couldn't be happier with the obvious anticipation of my album. Sometimes I get a little aggressive. I don't like to be told what to do, but I promise you it's coming this year. Thank you for the love and anticipation and always holding me down." You would think after all of this, someone would be drained. Would Cardi B caught herself in some more drama? And y'all, she is pregnant. This girl is doing all of this under those conditions. Could it be me? I don't know how she does it. But she got into it with this content creator here. And this content creator was watching everything that went down between Cardi B and Joe Budden. And she had a lot to say, along with other fans. But for some reason, hers stood out to Cardi B. And she responded. So it all started when she said, "Why does Cardi B feel she's above criticism? All of her peers are dropping albums and doing progressive things in their career. And she sticks out like a sore thumb. No tours, no meet and greet, no merch. One album featured singles and viral moments. Is she a rapper or does she rant?" This was in poor taste, so Cardi B lashed out and said, "That's not what I said. F you and your three summits, girl." And that gave this girl all the feel she needed to lash the F out. Y'all, she drugged Cardi B for filth, and Cardi B has yet to respond. But here's what she had to say.
Y'all may as well tag Cardi B because I'm finna give it to her like she thinks she give it up. And before y'all start, no, she came and found my tweet after all the tweets that I was tweeting to praise her and chose that one, and she should have stood on it. Now, don't delete nothing because I'm just now seeing it and I just woke up and it hit the blogs. Yeah, you caught red-handed. All that backbiting you thought you was going behind Joe Budden and clearing him for, you doing the same thing. Don't throw no rock and hide your hand, Miss Mamas. It ain't an etch-a-sketch bitch in the motherfucking world who could ever make me feel bad about my body. You done touched everything on you, and you still got so many insecurities because you can't keep your husband at home. You done paid for bitches to get beat up because they want to suck the same sucking. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem. It could be 4 stomachs. It could be 6 stomachs. It could be 7 stomachs. At the end of the day, you done sat there and paid for everything on you, and you still insecure. You still cannot keep yourself in the media selling sex, and the sex ain't going nowhere. It don't matter how much of a bad bitch you think you are with them hard ass. At the end of the day, what was said about you is correct. Your ass is sitting around trying to make sure you keep your family intact, and your ass is still over here cussing out fans, delusional fans, when you're getting passed up by every single body around you. You call yourself this badass rapper, and you in this terrible ass 360 deal with Atlantic, when you need to be sitting around worried about how you gonna make sure these tracks hit the fucking charts and stay, because even your peers are passing you up. It's no reason why Megan Thee Stallion is on tour right now, came out behind you, and you done did a #1 album, and your ass can't even put out an actual single that stays on the charts longer than 2 weeks. So yeah, what I said was correct. And if it hit a nerve, that's too motherfucking bad. Maybe you need to get in the booth, and maybe you need to figure out how to get some records that are actually going to stay on the charts, and stop cussing out these fans who are kids that like you, acting like you so for your fans and y'all in a good relationship when you act real motherfucking homophobic. When you sat there and told them boys he was a fag, he was a sissy. You got bigger fish to fry, and it ain't me. So the next time you feel like you want to come for me, first of all, you better stand on what you said. You better stand on what you said, because I'm the bitch that's going to give it to you. I don't give a fuck how black you want to pretend you are. I'm really that. Don't nobody look at me and question it. I don't care about your accomplishment, because next time you want to say something out your mouth, I'm going to be right here to give it right back to you.